Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from SegaCityUniverse.com and GravesideEntertainment.com, and this video was just something I thought about on the way home. I was driving home from work and I was trying to think about just cool community questions. This is what I do when I drive because it's that boring and long. The one that came to me that I was just curious about what people thought is, do you feel more of a connection with main characters or characters in general in games when they share maybe a background, nationality with you? I'm Italian American. Do I really care either way? No. I mean, I don't care what the character is. He could be black, white, Chinese, I don't care. But when playing a game that has characters in it that are similar to my family members, or maybe something I can relate to, I do feel a bit of a connection to them. For instance, I love the Darkness series. It was based off a comic book, and the main character is a mob member. That part I can care less about because I think stereotypes and stuff are kind of annoying in terms of like all Italians are the mob, all Irishes are drunks, you know, that stuff. It's funny and it comes from somewhere and it's partially true, I guess, but that doesn't really matter to me. What I did like was a lot of the other mob members had this like over-the-top Italian kind of way about them. I don't think I'm like that, or I would hope I'm not, but I do have family members that remind me of that, as bad as that sounds. So I'm able, not the mob part, the over-the-top Italian part, so I do connect to that. I do like the interactions with them, and it does make me feel more comfortable, or at least remind me of my family members, or sometimes of me, or whatever. The main character, Jackie Estacado in The Darkness, is like a kind of a dark Italian brooding mob boss, and I definitely felt some kind of connection with him, not because I feel any of those things are about me, but just because I could relate to some things or some ways he was, or how he sounded. So I was just curious if you feel that way. If you played Shenmue and you were oh geez, Japanese, I believe he was Japanese, did you feel a connection to him? If you're from the UK, for instance, my friend Tino, you're from the UK, but you said you have a Spanish heritage background. I think you said Spain, was it? Or Colombia. It was Colombian, right? Because I looked up the flag behind you. What do you feel, you know, if you play a game with a character that has that ethnicity or comes from that background, do you feel more of a relation to them? This is going to be off topic, and he might watch this video, but one of my best friends, his name is Rich, he's a lawyer, and he had told me that when they had to deal with constituents, and when the constituents were of whatever nationality or religious background, they would have other lawyers speak to them of that same ethnicity or religious background, and they would be able to calm them down quicker or ease them a little bit. And it's understandable, as much as everyone hopefully loves one another and gets along and can find people of different nationalities to become close to and you know, be family even, not by blood or by blood, there's always going to be that tribalism built in behind it, that you're used to people of that nationality, there's upbringing that's similar, there's food that's similar, and dialects and whatever else. You know, I'm Italian American, as I said, so a lot of my friends that are Italian American, it's just easier to jive with them, even though I really don't care what they are, it just happens to be that way. So, not that I'm closed-minded or racist in any way, shape, or form. So, do you feel, that was segueing off topic, but do you feel that connection to video game characters? Barrett from Final Fantasy VII was a big African-American character, and did you feel that way about him, or who else? I'm trying to think of other nationalities. I'm trying to think of a UK guy. Who's British in a video game that's, I mean, sometimes they go over the top. Like if you play a Street Fighter game, they always make the Americans like fat and slobs and shit. Like, it's funny, but it's also like you wonder how you really portrayed, you know, your ethnicity. So, what do you think? Make a video response if you can. You know, how did you feel? Is there a character maybe you felt you related to, or that you had stuff in common with, that you felt more of a correlation with? So, that was it. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from SegaCityUniverse.com and GravesideEntertainment.com. Rich, I hope you don't mind me mentioning your name, or you might not even watch this video. Take care guys, be good.